Hey y'all, it's Stacy with SouthernBite.com. We're back in the kitchen today making a Chinese takeout favorite. This is my quick and easy version of General Tso's chicken. To start, I've got about 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast that I've diced into about an inch size pieces, put them right in a zip top bag, and to this I'm going to add about a half a cup of cornstarch. Now this is just an easy way to get all of this chicken coated in the cornstarch so that we can fry it up nice and crispy. And you can see I've gotten a little bit of a head start here. In my skillet here, I had about a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. I just added that chicken after it had been coated in the cornstarch right into the oil and got it cooked through. We want it cooked all the way through, so it takes just a few minutes to do that. And what you may find is that you may have to work in batches, because if you crowd the pan with all of the chicken, it's gonna steam rather than fry, and you really wanna get those crispy edges. And the reason that we use cornstarch in this case is because cornstarch is almost all starch, whereas flour has gluten and other things in it. That cornstarch helps to give it that super crispy texture on the outside. Now, to make our sauce, we've got quite a few ingredients, but all we do is mix them together. I'm starting with a half a cup of hoisin sauce. To that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I've got a 1/4 cup of firmly packed light brown sugar. This is about 2 to 3 tablespoons of freshly minced garlic, usually 3 to 4 cloves. 3 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. A teaspoon of sesame oil. Now this is pretty strong, so a little bit goes a long way. I've got half a teaspoon of ground ginger. You could certainly use fresh if you wanted to. You'd only need about half the amount. And then I'm going to add half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. Now, the rest of my family's not big fans of spice. We don't find this to be too spicy, but if you make the sauce without it, we kind of feel like it misses some flavor that it needs. So we always use that crushed red pepper. You, of course, could use more or less. I'm gonna add this sauce right into my skillet here. We're gonna bring this to a simmer. It's gonna thicken and reduce just a little. Kind of see where that's thickening up already. And it's as simple as adding our chicken right back to the mix and coating it in that sauce. Now to the side here, I've got 3 packages of ramen noodles that I've just cooked according to the package instructions, and just discarded the seasoning packet. We don't need any of that. And that's it. You've got this beautiful velvety sauce, crunchy chicken. We're gonna serve it right on top of our ramen. Now, if ramen's not your deal, you know, it works great over white rice, fried rice, anything like that. It's great all by itself too. Serve it alongside some steamed broccoli or another vegetable that's your favorite, and supper's ready. I'm gonna sprinkle just a little green onion on the top, maybe a few sesame seeds, and that's it. You can find this recipe, tons more on my website at SouthernBite.com. Just click the Simply Southern TV tab right at the top. Y'all enjoy.
Mary, anybody who knows me knows I'm not a big fan of Asian food, but I have learned to trust Stacy, and I must say that was pretty good. Trust me, nobody was more surprised that I liked it than me.
Right. Now head on over to SouthernBite.com and look for Simply Southern TV at the top of the page. The recipe for General Tso's chicken is right there, along with all the other dishes he's prepared on our show.
And a big thanks to the Alabama Poultry and Egg Association for sponsoring today's cooking segment.
You know, in addition to being a top-notch chef, Stacy is a food blogger. Last summer, he and other bloggers toured farms in southeast Alabama to learn more about where the ingredients in their recipes come from. Next week on Simply Southern, we'll take you along on that trip.
We'll also introduce you to a man who's done what few others have done, preached God's Word in the same church for half a century. I'm Kevin Worthington.
And I'm Mary Wilson. We'll see you then. Simply Southern is produced by the Alabama Farmers Federation and made possible with the support of Alabama Farmers Cooperative and these sponsors.